After 4 beautiful children and 9 years of marriage, Nollywood screen diva Chacha aka Fanny said she is finally walking out of marriage with Austin. The 34-year-old Ebonyi beauty, who cried out publicly in a late-night post on June 27, 2022, confirmed speculations of trouble in a perceived marital paradise and revealed to her 4 million Instagram followers in a heartbreaking post that she doesn't want her life to end in the marriage or suddenly go missing, so she has chosen the right road. Without a doubt, the actress sounds like she has been going through hell and so much pain in a marriage that looked effortlessly beautiful on social media. This is not the first time the mother of 4 will be sending an SOS alert or announcing the breakup of a marriage. 2 years ago, in a video shared on her page on October 4th, 2020, the star actress said she was done with her marriage. Owing to how scared Chacha looked in the video, fans immediately concluded a reason for leaving borders on domestic violence. Her filmmaker husband, Austin, got bashed by angry fans. Shockingly, the actress made a U-turn days later, saying her marriage was still intact and blamed her post on a bipolar disorder diagnosis. The Ebonyi-born diva also defended her husband, saying he had never laid a finger on her or raised his voice at her.
Hello, my prophetic V.I.P people. How is everybody doing? Well done. My brothers and sisters, I want you to take good care of your health. It's very, very important for our health. It is very important that we take good care of our health because mental health issue, people are going through it a lot. I remember one time that I make a video concerning actress Chacha Ike. Yeah, I made a video like that. I think it's 2020, early 2020, something like that. She was not feeling fine. She said she was having bipolar disorder, something like that. You know, see all these birds, they are flying up and down. The way they look at them. You see, they're so nice. So, she was going through bipolar disorder. You understand? So sometimes it come out and all that, see what she's going through, this, that. You know, of recent, I saw one of her posts, which I will put here, that she was encouraging people to not to go into depression, no matter the situation, no matter what, because she went through it and she thank God that she came out successfully. So she was explaining that she didn't know that depression is like this, it's like that. I will put the video here. What am I trying to say? You know, sometimes there are things you went through in life. That is what is going to be your testimony that you use to advise other people in life. You get it? Because sometimes when we are passing through that thing, we will not know that as time goes on, we can use it to advise others. You understand? Because that now become your ministry. You know? So the thing is that when I was listening to her to the last week, she was beautiful. Anyway, she's a beautiful lady. Very, very beautiful. That lady, she's beautiful, I tell you the truth. So she was explaining many things. I look at her video, I say, look at that. I remember that time, you know, when someone is not feeling fine, all the body, the skin, we hear it. All the skin, the body, we hear it because you just know that, oh, this person is passing through something. So I don't know what triggered that illness. I don't know what she was really going through because sometimes what we saw in social media is different from what we are. What is really happening in real life. You understand? So I just give God the glory for her life. Everything is well okay for her now, arranged, and she's looking beautiful as ever. You know, even more beautiful now. You understand? So I give God the glory for her life. So listen to her advice. And my brothers and sisters, take good care of your health too, please. Very, very important. Take good care of your health. Don't let anybody push you into this depression matter. Don't be pressured by anything, whether by husband, by wife, by children, anything. You understand? So take good care of your health. Listen to our advice and put your comments down in the comment section. God bless you. It is well.
Personally, I was depressed for years and I didn't even know that I was depressed. In fact, as educated as I am, I used to think that depression is something poor people go through. Poor and unfortunate, underprivileged people go through. I thought like maybe because they don't have enough money, maybe because they're undergoing so much lack and insufficiency, they can't help but feel low, inferior, and in their shell. But guys, with all that I still have, depression still managed to get me. I wasn't born with a silver spoon, but my daddy did great. I mean, from at least age 8, 9, 10, my daddy was so wealthy, he contested for gubernatorial elections. He almost became a governor. That's how wealthy we were. He's a professor in mathematics education as I speak. Senior lecturer in universities. My mom, a health medical practitioner. My mom also a barrister at law. Me, I'm an accountant. Like, money was never the problem. When I graduated, I progressed into Nollywood, where I made fame in no time. And of course, with fame came money, but still I managed to be depressed. Now, let me give you a little background on depression. Depression is a mental dysfunction, and generally speaking, many things can trigger mental illness or mental dysfunction. It could be from the genes. When it runs in your DNA, you can't escape it. If you're lucky to have escaped it by virtue of genes, something that will happen or may have happened in life could trigger it, like trauma. Loss of a loved one can trigger depression. Accidents causing a head bump can trigger mental illness, depression. Pregnancy and childbirth can trigger mental illness. Poverty can trigger mental illness. Now, let's stay on track with depression. Because it is a mental disorder, you literally have to reprogram your mind to escape it. I say this a lot on my stream. Nothing that has happened to you there's nothing that's happened to you that has not happened to anybody in life. Whether it was rape, or it was just a heartbreak, or you lost to somebody, your father, your mother, your child, it happens to people. Whether it was a robbery attack, whatever it was, it is, whatever. It has happened to people, meaning that you shouldn't let it consume you. It might seem deep, but honey, I challenge you to think of it as not that deep. Because it is because of how much you carry it, the magnanimity of it, how mountainous it cuts across in your head. That's how, when you remember it, you're scared of the thought, scared of the feeling, afraid to go there. The memory haunts you. You're unable to sleep. It messes you up. You're scared. You have anxiety. You have panic disorder. You have sleepless nights. You're losing weight. You're becoming antisocial. And that brings me to the valid question. Is it worth it? The fact that that incident that happened, that you're holding on for so long, is wrecking you. Tell yourself that it's not that deep. Life is 1% what happens to you and 99% how you react to it. Whatever it is, shake it up. It's gonna be hard, but shake it off. Stand up. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself it's okay. It's okay. As far as I'm alive, there's hope for me. As far as I'm alive, I'm winning. It's fine. Take a bath. The question was, how can you escape depression emotionally and physically? Emotionally, first of all, I have said that you need to let go of that incident that depresses you. It's always something. So emotionally, sleep. There are sleeping pills for you. It's not only people that are hospitalized that deserve sleeping medications. Even you that seem fine, that can eat, run, walk, Those pills are for you because your brain needs to shut down. If you keep thinking and thinking about that thing that is depressing you, what will happen is that you will keep plunging deeper into that hole of darkness. And with more depression will come a lot of ugliness. You're gonna look distressed. You will look like a crazy person because you're not sleeping. If you sleep, you're sleeping minimally. And because you're depressed and you have lost taste for life, you don't even care again about how you're looking. You will now look anyhow you look and go anywhere. Even your thought process is not thorough because you're not sleeping well. I say this often. When you sleep well, you think well, you feel good, you look good. So when you're depressed and you come out, some people are depressed, they don't even shower. They don't find the need. When you do that, people will distance from you because you go get smell. Even if you take a bath, but you didn't put attention into details, like using a deodorant, ironing your clothes. You know, it's in the details, you know. Looks at everything, appearance is everything. Emotionally, you teach people how to treat you by the way you present yourself. If you let depression, it will mess you up. You look like a fool and come out. Love patchy. Thank you, baby. So emotionally, take care of yourself. Thank you, Kanye. Indeed, I've won. Refuse to let depression pull you down. Life is a battlefield. It's always something. We're always fighting something. If it's not sickness you're fighting, you're fighting to climb the career ladder. You're fighting to make a living. You're fighting to fend for your family. You're fighting to leave a mark. You're just fighting to conquer, fighting for greener paths. It's always a fight. So why will you let your own fight pull you down? And let me tell you, Cheesy Beke, thank you, baby. Let me tell you again about financially. You can't make money financially too if you're depressed because you're not thinking well. Your creative juices are not flowing. You're not motivated. You're not excited about life. You're laid back. You're withdrawn. You're behind. And the sad thing is, whether you realize it or not, life is moving on. So get up and go. Tell yourself, this thing that happened to me will not swallow me, and it won't. It's a battle of the mind. Let go of it. Let me tell you how you can conquer depression. Make conscious efforts, I said. Now, exercise. Exercises are good for you. When you exercise, your body secretes mood stabilizing enzymes called endorphins. That's why you will hardly see a sporty, athletic, or a gymnast that has anger issues. They hardly vex. In fact, they're not a vex. It'd be like all that sweat that you secrete from sweating, working out. It just makes light of your mood. You're always in a happy mood. I guarantee you, exercises does that. I am a living witness. I heard it works. I tried it and I've been in the best mood ever. Stanley Sweet, thank you. Now, exercise. The thing about exercises is, I know exercises are tedious to do. So people tend to run away from it. But let me tell you something. It's not how hard you go at it. It's how consistent. You don't even have to go to an actual gym because I know that tends to make it even a longer process. You know, all that whole 5 a.m. waking up, you can't go gym. You don't need, just find a corner in your room. Jump up 30 times. Stretch another 30. Sit up another 30. 30 minutes of something is fine. Make it a habit. And you see that you begin to feel different. Aside looking good, of course. Exercises make you look good. But it ultimately makes you feel good. And when you feel good from the inside, you can implement it on the outside by taking care of the external. It starts from the interior. And then it reflects on the exterior. When you feel good, you look good. After looking good, what follows after that? You make moves that will benefit you. That's now you going financial. Pizza. Hi, Pizza. Exercise. Sleep. Sleep sufficiently. Some of you don't know that while you're unable to sleep sufficiently is because you run really low on an enzyme called melatonin. There are people that they can just sit there like this and they're snoring. Sleep don't carry them, they go. But there are people that if they are not given pills to shut their eyes down, they will not sleep. You might be one of those people, and it's increasing your depression. Exercise, eat well, sleep well, and make moves. Aqua 189. You get it? You get it? It's in your hands. Powers have been given unto you. Don't let nothing hold you down. Anything where you like, make it be.